Blow me out.
No, I want everybody to see that handsome face, baby. Get right.
Let me go over here. What's going on, though? How are you? Congratulations on the Lamar Odom exclusive. That was good.
Yes, did you see that? Oh my God, I didn't know if you saw it because you were on vacation and I was watching you. And I want to be your travel buddy because you say you need somebody to travel with. So I'm here.
Yeah, but you don't have a penis.
But I can have fun. I like penis, you like penis, and we can look at. I mean, I'm married. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Yeah,
Honey, I'm sorry.
exactly. It doesn't work like that when you're married. Anybody married going on vacation with me would be single for sure.
He's understanding.
I don't even want to get into that. But what's going on?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing great. You know, I just hosted the Baddies reunion.
I was just about to congratulate you for that, for being offered that, and for you taking it. This is amazing for you.
And what people don't know is I was also a producer on the reunion.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I know it's going to be awesome. I know it's going to be amazing.
Absolutely.
You're hosting it and you produced it.
Exactly. Doing what I said I was going to do.
Yes, because that's what Jason Lee does.
Mm-hmm. So what's going on?
I know it's been a really hard week for you, so I just want to have fun with you, Jason. I want to see your handsome smile.
You think it's not been a hard week for me? It's been
it hasn't been a hard week for you. So you're right. It has not been a hard week for Jason.
No.
Nothing
Listen, this is what people
you.
have to realize. I'm in the business of making people talk.
Okay.
So whether they talk good or they talk bad, as long as they talk, I'm winning. It's what you do with all the talking that matters. Because not every bitch is built like me. They're not gonna withstand controversy, conflict. But I've survived wilding out. I've survived loving hip hop. I survived throwing a drink in somebody's face on national television. Right. I am not worried about any of the people talking. What I would get worried about is when they stop talking.
Exactly. Yeah. I understand exactly what you're saying, Jason. And you are so right. And, you know, just like you just congratulated me on the Lamar Odom thing, that I want to ask you your advice on that because you handled this like a pro. And when it happened, Carly Red said that the interview was old. And it wasn't. It really wasn't. And I just want to ask you, was it the right thing for me not to respond to that? What do you think?
Well,
you think
what I would have done is I would have went back to the interview and time-stamped it and posted the timestamp to go after her credibility. But again, it goes back to like your style, right? I like to be controversial when I need to be. Some people don't like that. Some people like to take the higher road. I always say there's two perspectives. You know, Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. And then Funky Dineva said, when they go low, we go to hell. So I think you just have to decide what you want your brand to be. For me, if you try to take away my credibility or you try to take away you know, how legit I am, I'm gonna drop all the receipts and do what I need to do to prove you wrong. But that's just me.
Right. I wanted to do it, Jason. I really did. I had it all written out in a respectful way because I didn't put it out to be negative. Like I put it out because it was my recent interview and I felt like I was being discredited when my intentions wasn't that way. So I wanted to say something, but I'm positive. So I just sat back and the people kind of really was like, there's no way that it's old. But I wanted to say something because I felt like I was being discredited and it didn't feel good. And that's why I wanted to ask, what did you think about it? Because
man, you could be talking to Jesus and they would tell you that ain't Jesus. Like people gonna discredit you no matter what you do. I'm on national radio, national TV. I'm on a comedy show and I'm not a comedian. I'm an executive producer and host of my own show on Fox. So I just hosted the Baddies reunion. I got another show that's getting ready to come out. I'm thinking about a dating show for Zeus Network. No matter what I do, they're going to discredit me. Like they're going to discredit you because that's just like there's a lot of people who are unhappy with themselves in their lives and they too afraid to take the risk. When you came on my Instagram live, you said, "Oh, I'm about to do my show and it's about to be big and this and that." And then the next thing I saw this exclusive. So you're manifesting your own success, but ain't nothing like a miserable bitch right there ready to take it from you. As soon as you get some, oh, he ain't shit. Okay, well, but who are you doing it for? Are you doing it for everybody's validation or are you doing it for what you do? Like, you have to stay in your shit. Like me, you come for me, I'm going to come for you. But if you don't come for me, I'm not gonna come for you. But you may not be that person. You just got to decide what type of energy you want to bring.
Right, right. Thank you for that. And the energy I want to bring is I'm not a judgmental person, and that is just me. Like I'm not just saying that for the show because it sounds nice. That's just me. I've never been a person to judge anybody because everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has their good days and bad days, and that's what I've been trying to do with the show is just trying to put positive. But I went back to one of your interviews, and that's kind of how you started to try to be positive and give people a chance to talk about whatever they needed to talk about. And like you said, you got pushed in a corner. No matter what you do, right or wrong, you're still going to be judged and you're still going to go through the negative.
I tried to be positive. I tried to be
You
positive.
do.
I tried. But then I realized, oh, you bitches don't want positive. You want real. You just want somebody to rip the Band-Aid off. If you ask me if your kid is ugly, that's an ugly fucking kid. Now, I didn't want to tell you your kid was ugly, but you kept asking me for the truth. Some people will say, oh my God, he has cute shoes. Bitch, we're not asking about his shoes. We're asking about his face. And I don't want to tell you that your kid is ugly, but what I learned is that people want you to tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah.
But I believe you should tell people what they need to hear. Tell people what they need to hear. Because telling everybody what they want to hear, oh my God, you look so great. Oh girl, that dress you got. No, that dress, them Payless ass bottom, whatever.
Jason, so you don't think it's better to say things nice, even if you're saying something nasty?
No.
You be hurting people's feelings.
No. You can be nice and be honest. I think that like you have to master it. I make mistakes though. You know what I mean? Like I make mistakes, and sometimes I'm not gonna say that I've done everything perfect. But what I do know is that I'm learning how to stay connected to my audience in a deeper way where I listen to them on what they want from me. I am here to cater to my audience. I am not here to cater to celebrities or what people think I should be doing. And the same with you. I think the way you handled it was the best way that you felt like you need to handle it. Yeah. But I can tell you what's going to happen.
What's going to happen, Jason?
Somebody going to try you again, and you're going to get to a point where you like, you know what? I'm not letting you motherfuckers try me.
Right.
You just gonna get there.
I see it coming. Like I really feel it coming. I'm like, I don't want to click out on y'all. Like I'm really trying to be nice and unjudgmental and put positive out there. And
but who are you being? But who are you being nice for?
I'm being nice for me because that's who I am. I'm nice. Like I don't want to be mean. I don't like being mean to people.
Then you know what? Let me just say this. So I just hosted the Baddies reunion, right? And I know that if I say this, they're gonna take this clip and put it on all their fucking fan pages because the BGC fan base is like one of the best fan bases out there. They eat everything up, and they are on it. They are on it. Okay. During the reunion, I've never hosted a reunion before, and so I went in very much like I'm gonna be the Barbara Walters of Bad Girls Club, right? Yes. And then somebody tried me. What am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? So I did what Jason. So in my mind, I had to consciously decide how do I want to handle this here. But I handled it the way that Jason would handle. Because at the end of the day, your fans want to see you show up and do you. And so if you decide to be nice and do that thing, that's your thing. Do your thing. But you got to be consistent whatever you do. I showed up and I showed up as me. And hopefully the fans react to it well because I don't know how to be anybody else.
Right. So who you clicked out on, Jason?
I can't say that.
I was trying to get you.
I can't say that.
Okay. No hands?
No, I can't say that.
All right. Thank you, though. Thank you for that little tea.
You're gonna have to tune in and watch. It's a really.
I am tuning in, and everybody tune in to watch Jason put somebody in their place. So.
No, tune in to watch this wild ride. Again, when I left Love and Hip Hop and Viacom, I said I wanted to go and create culturally conscious content, and that I wanted to be able to be a producer, an executive producer. I want to create. So when Lemuel Plummer, shout out to Lemuel of the Zeus Network, approached me about hosting the reunion, he also approached me about producing. And so to be able to get another producer credit on top of the ones that I already have is just an amazing opportunity.
That's awesome, Jason. You're already at the top of your game. What do you see yourself going from here, Jason? Like, you're already at the top.
No, I'm not at the top yet.
You're not at the top?
No,
There's
I
so
have
much more to
no.
do, right?
I have so much work to do. I'm having lunch next week with some people in syndication TV to find out exactly what I need to do to get that syndicated show. Sometimes I go back and forth on, do I want national syndication? Do I want to give it up? I have some proposals we're working on today for more bigger radio opportunities. We're already in 69 markets around the country. We're number one on the weekend on iHeart. I own the show in partnership with them. I got another project I'm working on right now with another network. So I'm just staying in my creative bag, and I feel like if you just keep doing shit, somebody somewhere who's smart is gonna go, yo, this is the next wave right here. I'm gonna invest in him because investing in him, when you invest in me, you get all my relationships too.
Right,
And I come with a lot of relationships. So I mean, I don't know. I have a lot more that I'm doing. Working on my book. I'm working on a summit. I'm working on my e-courses. I'm finalizing that today. Like I'm just working.
You're just a machine, Jason. Do you stop?
I stop when my body says, "All right, nigga, go take a nap." Because the minute that you stop, somebody else who has more work ethic than you or stronger will to beat, like to make it, they go. I really feel like they gonna bypass you. So I don't believe in sleeping and I do know how to balance. I'm mastering balancing my stuff. I take a lot of trips. I just got back from Aruba, Mexico. I do take trips, but I still try to stay in the work, because at the end of the day, it's something. There were days I had nothing on my calendar, and now I can't complain about my calendar being full because God gave me all those blessings.
Right. Well, blessings to you, Jason. So, what do you want people to know Jason for? What legacy do you want to leave for everybody? Jason Lee is.
I mean, listen. It doesn't matter what I tell them. I want them to know. People are going to think whatever they want. They're going to call me whatever they want. They're going to say whatever they want. I don't care what they say, and I don't care what they think. Just keep talking about me. The more
keep talking, baby.
The more you talk about me, the more I win. No matter how good it is, no matter how bad it is, because at the end of the day, you talking about me.
Right.
I ain't talking about you.
Right. They got your name in their mouth, Jason.
Period.
Explanation point, baby. Yes, I love it. I love your personality, Jason. You really are very strong, handsome. You're handsome. But I look up to you, like 100%. And I see people saying, "Oh, she is dick right." I am not dick right because I'm giving him his flowers.
But you know what's so crazy? Only in our culture do they shame us for showing each other love.
Yes.
You know why? Because black folks are so used to being abused by everybody else that they learn how to master the abuse and try it on their own people. But I don't see you doing it. Stand up to your boss. Stand up to the motherfuckers gentrifying your neighborhoods. Stand up to the city council member who don't give a shit about you. Stand up to your legislators who aren't fighting for prison reform and your uncle been in prison for 20 years for some shit he should have even been in there for 60 days. Stand up for the things that matter. I challenge you, but you won't. Why? Because it's easy to read me. Go read a book. You bitches don't read enough books. I'm interviewing Common next week.
Really?
I'm supposed to interview Common on Monday. But I told him I want to move our interview a week because I want to read your book. Some of y'all trying to read the wrong motherfuckers. What you need to read is the terms and conditions of your life because it's played, laid, and tired. And they don't like my delivery, and I understand sometimes I got to be the bad guy, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being the bad guy. But look, the bad guy in my new book always wins. Why? It's not that he's a bad person. The bad guy is the savage. And anybody who's a savage that wants to take control and master anything or dominate in any lane that they're in, they become the bad guy because the bad guy is the person that we don't want to win. But the bad guy always wins. So I say to everybody out there who's worried about what the fuck I'm doing, keep watching, keep talking, keep listening, keep spreading the news because I'm never going to stop.
Period. They can't stop you. Even if they don't like you, they're still talking about you and you're not stopping. So let them keep watching, right?
One of my friends, his name is Lee. He's on his way to my house. He used to always, when people used to say to him like, "Oh my God, I hate Jason. He used to say to them, "Stop talking about him. Just stop talking. If you stop talking about him, he will go away and then here they are talking again, and I'm like, you guys just can't do it. You guys can't fucking do it, you know? But yeah, I look, I hope that at one day people just look back on everything I do and go like, damn, like this person started his business from an Instagram. This person lived in a small studio apartment. He's black, he's gay, he's loud, he's unapologetic. He became friends with some of the most powerful people in the industry who helped propel him to a place where he employed people and then created other opportunities. That's what I hope they say. But if they don't, I don't care.
You don't care.
No.
Did that attitude come from what you've been through in this industry? Or that's just always been Jason?
Um, I think I've always been a fighter. I mean, if you read my book, God Must Have
Yeah.
Forgot About Me. I mean, I've always been a fighter. I've always been the underdog. I've always been counted out. I've always been told I wasn't good enough. I've always been doubted. But you know, it's always been something in me to just continue to be a fighter and survive. And I've done a pretty decent job at it. I look at the things that like I literally can think of something or see something and then manifest it. And and I know it's just because of God, right? So it's one of those things where like when I'm challenged or told I'm not good enough, you know, and I think a lot of us in life we face that at times. You have to decide what type of person are you? Are a person that folds under pressure and then becomes that thing that you're being told, or are you somebody who runs towards the challenge and then overcomes it and becomes that example of being that rose that grew out of concrete. And so I just have always been that person. It's always been in me to just be the best at what I believe the best is, not at what other people believe. And there's so many other people out there like me, I think, that are fighting for the same thing. So that's why I think the thread between me and my fans is that they want me to win because they too want to win. And they feel like when I win, they win. I for the first time this last year when I launched Gagging with Jason Lee and the Gag Nation was born, was the first time that I really felt my fan base become like my family. Like they fight for me just like I fight for me. So
Yeah.
it's just not in me to give up or to quit or to lose. Period.
And that's what I love about you, Jason. I love it because in this industry, I see that that's what you need because they're going to talk about you regardless. Like right now, they're talking about me, but I don't care if y'all think I'm fake.
Well, listen, feel free to, they send me a list of things you want to ask me. I'm like, ask me anything you want. I don't give a shit. Like, I know there's no question off limits with me. So you can ask anything.
I can ask anything.
Anything.
Mexico or Aruba?
Well, okay, so let me clarify. So I went to Mexico on a date with somebody, and then I went to Aruba on a date with somebody else because I wanted to decide who I want to date or if I even want to date. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Mexico was interrupted by a scandal, which wasn't really a scandal. It was just me being drunk on live, whatever.
Right.
And then Aruba was kind of like the recovery from Mexico. So I would say I enjoyed both countries, and I enjoy both people that I spent time with. Both are really great people. And now I'm back in LA, focused on the work. Okay. So I would say both were really great.
Well, that's good. Have you decided what you're looking for in a relationship? Did you find it?
I don't know. I think I'm in a relationship with my business right now. I'm in a relationship with what I'm doing. I think that I'm definitely looking to spend good quality time with somebody, but I don't know. If settling down right now is like the thing that I want to do.
Okay. All right. Well, that's awesome, Jason. I hope that you find love, but I know you already have success and it's coming your way, and love is just right after that.
Well, hopefully, and if not, there'll just be a whole bunch more success.
Exactly, but you deserve love.
But you know what? People have to understand, like, wanting love and being lonely are two different things, right?
Okay.
So I think that, I turn 44 next month. I'm in a really good place in my life, and if I don't have a significant other who I'm waking up to every day, that's okay. Okay. Or if I wake up with two people every day, that's okay too.
That's okay too.
So yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. Who knows what love is gonna look like? I have a house big enough to have two people in it if I want to. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Who knows?
Okay, so you're just open to whatever happens, but your business is your baby.
My business is my baby. Live, breathe, eat it all day long. It's with me everywhere I go. I am in love with my business. I'm in love with what I'm doing. I'm in love with creating. I want to start creating more shows that don't have me on it. I want to create shows.
Okay.
I'm in the process of developing my app right now. I'm the king of streaming over on Bigo, king of the internet, king of Bigo. I'm out here really playing on that. And yeah, I mean, I'm just in my creative bag right now. Like, I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? But if I do find, oh, yeah, I did. Somebody in the comments say wild threesome. I did have a wild threesome a couple months ago. Look, I'm open to a polyamorous relationship if it was going to work. If I found two people who I felt like we could just really build together, like I would.
Right. That's awesome. So, what about this? Okay, if you don't find love, because you said if it happens, it happens. Would you ever want to have kids, adopt,
I
or?
get asked that question all the time. I don't know, cause like last week I was thinking of getting a dog because I feel like if I do get a kid, I got to do like baby steps: dog first, then a kid.
Yeah, I would agree to that.
A kid is just like you can't give it away. It's yours forever.
Right. Remember that, Jason. I have 3 kids, and I'm not going to encourage you to have no kids. I'm not going to lie to you, Jason. I love them. I love them. But yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying.
Wait, you have 3 kids and you wouldn't encourage me to have a kid?
Not right now until you know exactly what you want. Because the kids will take over your life. And right now, your business is your baby. So if you have the choice to become a parent, I wouldn't do it right now if I were you. That's just my opinion because you're so into your success and your business right now. It's you can have a kid at any age. That's technology. But right now, Jason, that's just my opinion. I have 3 kids, and I would not say have kids right now because you're focused on what you're focused on. Now, when everything falls in place, then I would say, go ahead, take on parenthood because your whole life is going to be consumed with your child, no matter if your business is your baby.
I just went to Culture's birthday party. Kids are expensive too. Like, let me tell you something. That birthday party, I don't even know how much they spent, but from the watch to the charm necklace to the Cartier bracelet to the ponies to the Cinderellas, the music, like, I ain't got that kind of money. And see, that's the thing I will say. What Cardi and Offset did for culture, if I had a kid, I would want to give my kid the world. I would want like
exactly
like I would want to give them the world, and I can't afford that world right now. You know what I mean? Right. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know right now. I don't know about having kids right now.
Okay, nothing is wrong with that.
Yeah,
I understand that. Well, so we got on Jason Fleet's personal life, kids, business. Is there anything that we don't know about Jason Lee that you want to tell me?
Anything you don't know, you don't need to know. No. And you know what? I love a private life. I love it. Because, see, what they don't know about me, they make up. And I laugh at it because, I see all the things that they've said out there about me. I can't date younger without being labeled something, or I can't, like, it's whatever. I'm 44 living my best life. And I have no apologies for how I choose to live my life. I am blessed to be surrounded by the best people. And I'm happy. And I just wish that more people would be happy for happy people. But but we do live in a world right now where I feel like people are just like dead. They're dead set on wanting everybody to be unhappy, and that's because of where they're coming from. The other thing I would say is that cancel culture. There needs to be a movement to cancel culture because I feel like while I have canceled people to me, I don't think that any one person should think or movement should think they have the power to cancel people for the world. I don't know. I just feel like people should start being held accountable and then move on. Everybody should have an opportunity for redemption. I know people feel what they feel about different people. Felicia Rashad, they tried to cancel her last week. I'm like, damn, we're going to cancel Claire Huxtable? The hell?
When she was just supporting her friend. That's her feeling. Like, Jason, do you think that we're hard on each other? And I'm talking about Black people. Do you think that we're hard on each other? There's any other culture there is out there?
Yes. And Blue Toulouse on my show said it's white supremacy showing up in how we interact with each other. We are so quick to destroy each other. Like, we write stories on Hollywood Unlocked that some celebrities like or don't like. But the reason why you don't see me in a bunch of celebrity beef is because the celebrities that we write about know they doing the shit we talking about. Y'all niggas is doing it. We just putting it out there. We talk about the good and the bad. Yeah, we talk about the good and the bad. But at the end of the day, you know, I feel like we as a community need to stop being so hard on each other and want to destroy each other just because we don't agree.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I feel like we judge each other so harshly, and the shit needs to stop. If we came together and supported each other more, then imagine what can happen in our black community instead of sitting there judging the next woman or judging the next man. We're supposed to be supporting each other. But we can preach all day, Jason. They're still going to blame it on this, that, and the other, but it's our own opinions, right?
But I'm going to tell you why we're not going to do it. Because again, because again, with the whole white supremacy, they trained us early on that only one black person can be in the house watching the rest of the niggas in the field. We're already trained that only one person can make it. So we manifest that in how we interact with each other until people wake up and realize that they are still doing the master's dirty work. Then they will thrive. But you know, I can look at it. I've walked in rooms where people have been like, "Oh, you know, we don't want we don't want Jason Lee here. We don't want Jason Lee part of it." It's different now because now I come with a lot of credibility and an audience, and I have, you know, it's a lot different than it was when I first started. But I still, my mentality is still set in how people treated me when I first started. When I saw the Lamar Odom, Carly Red thing, I was happy for you. I didn't say how she get that, how she. I didn't think like my first thing wasn't to go to hating on you. My first thing was like, oh my God, I just talked to her. She said her show was going to be big. She got this big exclusive. Make sure we put that on Hollywood Unlocked. Make sure you tag her. I want everybody to win. Now, I lose the moment I believe I'm the only one that should win. And I don't think people think like that.
That's a message. You know, did y'all get that message? When you're selfish and you think you're the only person who should win, you lose.
Period.
It's just like.
Period.
I love that, Jason. I love your personality. I can't wait to meet you in person. I'm going to meet you soon. You know that, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm here. So you know, keep doing your thing, keep killing it, and keep making your way. You know, you'll look up one day and you'll be like, damn, all the bitches that tried to shut me out, they got to look at me on billboards, every major city. They got to look at me making all this fucking money. They got to look at me interviewing all the people that would never go to their platform. All of them got to eat it. They got to eat it. And I'm gay, and I'm black, and I'm an entrepreneur. Listen, I don't care what they say about me. Keep talking, because what you're doing is helping me.
Thank you, Jason. I love you, Jason. You don't know how many people that you encourage. You don't know how many people look up to you. And I just want you to know that. Stay strong. And I know it ain't bothering you. I know it's rolling off. You're like water on a duck. But Jason, you're strong and people look up to you and admire you for that strength. Okay? Keep it up here.
Well, let me say this. I won't lie and say that it didn't bother me. Because Mexico, I talked about on my podcast. What bothered me was I felt like two things bothered me. One, I felt like I let my supporters down because I was having too much fun and I wasn't focused on the fact that I did have work to do. And I was just like, damn. And I gave the hater something. You know, I gave the hater something. So it bothered me to that extent. The other thing that bothered me is I felt like I wasn't able to be vulnerable enough and say that it bothered me and that and that I felt like I let my followers and my fans down. That I felt that I needed to get to a place where I said I could be more humble and vulnerable about how I feel, you know, with people trying to take this situation that was me being white boy wasted or white girl wasted and turn it into this big thing about he's on this drug or that drug. That bothered me. You know, that bothered me because I feel like I built my whole brand on being transparent. If I had a problem with doing drugs, and I've been open about my issues with alcoholism and drinking a lot in my book, like it's already there, right? If I had a problem with drugs, I would want to figure out how to become the poster child for having a conversation about it. I don't believe in hiding things because you can't go out and spill people's tea and be all, you know, doing this. You can't be that person if you don't want to share your own business. You know what I mean? So I think that kind of bothered me. Somebody in the comments said, "What's going on with all the lawsuits, baby? We are filing these lawsuits left and right. There's just one more lawsuit that I'm waiting on because I'm waiting to see a couple other things happen before I file. But yeah, it's chess, not checkers. But yes, we are filing lots of lawsuits and having a great time at
it." What'd you say? You're having a great time following them. Enjoy, Jason.
Yeah, I ain't gonna file nothing I ain't gonna win because it's too expensive. But yes.
Tell them get ready because Jason's coming, baby.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and you get ready because there's things that I'm gonna do that you're not gonna see. It's just gonna happen. Ooh, what happened? Ooh, Jason must have came over. Yep, sure did.
Well, baby, why you can't give me no exclusive, Jason? Come on, give me that hot seat.
Because you're gonna learn, like, when you have to make certain moves, there are people waiting for you to say what you're gonna do so they can go and try to stop you. You can't. Okay. You got to be careful. People are always watching, and even when they act like they're not watching, they watch.
They still watching.
They watching.
Baby, they are watching with the magnifying glass.
Exactly. But yeah, but thank you for having me.
Oh no, thank you so much for letting me come into your world. This is really exciting. I've been excited since you told me I was going to be able to talk to you. I want to be your friend, Jason.
We are friends, but let me tell you another thing you're going to learn too, right?
What?
You're going to learn how to keep your circle really small. Because when I'm talking to people, I always know, like, it's not just chit chat. Because if I say something, you can turn it into something. You know, like, I'm just very, like, I'm very cautious. It takes a long time for me to warm up to people because I don't trust nobody. Nobody. You'll learn. You'll learn. You're going to learn. Yeah. Just watch. Just watch. You're going to learn. But learn from my mistakes. Don't learn from your mistakes.
Okay. I like that advice. Thank you, Jason.
But we are friends. We're here. We're right here. So, yeah. So, I'm here. Anytime you need me, just let me know.
I will. I'm going to hold you to that. I really appreciate you being here with me, Jason. You gave me a great interview, gave me some insight, some good old insight, and some good advice. And I'm taking it to heart. And I'm going to remember you. You're going to see me at the top with you one day, Jason.
Listen, I'm seeing you already. Just keep doing the work.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you have a great afternoon.
You also, you enjoy the rest of your day. Relax. You look like you're very comfortable right now.
Remember something. Trust no bitch. Trust no bitch. And when they see you on the rise, the people that you believe are the closest, they gonna start acting funny. They gonna make you think you changed. They gonna have you literally second guessing all your moves. Them the bitches you gotta watch. Stay focused on your shit. Stay in your shit. Stay on your shit. And even when you feel like everybody's telling you, I had to tell a motherfucker, stop telling me what you think about what I'm doing and let me do what the fuck I'm doing. And when you start checking the motherfucker, like when you sewing your shit, I'm sewing my shit that you can't tell me nothing about anything that I'm doing. I know what the fuck I'm doing. But now when the shit happened over in Mexico, I was like, fuck. You know, I kind of threw myself off a little bit, but I recalibrated. I had to go back and get centered in my shit. Once you're centered in your shit, you see and hear everything, but you already can sort it out with this is bullshit, this is trash, that's dumb, oh, you want to be me, oh, you a hater, and yes, they will want to be you. Laugh at all them hoes. Just keep staying your shit. Once you in your shit, nobody can take you out. Period. Nobody can take you out. What's up, Natalie Nunn? Natalie's the one that got me booked as the host for the
Shout out to Natalie Nunn with a beautiful ass. Yes.
Yeah. But stay in your shit.
Don't
you. Let nobody change you. Once you know what your shit is, don't let nobody change you. Because the minute they think they see a crack, oh, baby, they think they got you under control. They can't control me. I'll turn my phone off and blow the internet up and go take a fucking nap. I won't even give a fuck. I'll drop a bomb on the internet and go swimming. And then maybe do a video of like, yes, bitch, yes. Y'all are mad. I'm good.
We're just saying y'all all ruffled. Y'all all mad because they ain't gonna get you mad.
You ain't gonna get not me, not the way my God is set up. How? I pray it away. Bye.
Right. Right. You covered. You covered with the blood of Jesus. Ain't no weapon formed against you gonna prosper, right?
That part. All right. Well, look. You have a great, blessed day. Your
You
face
also, Jason. Thank you, baby.
All right, y'all. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.